Hello, truckers. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are in Sacramento, California, at a Mack dealership right across the street from our garage. And I woke up this morning with $80,000 in the bank account. And we're going to spend some of that cash right now. We're going to go ahead and upgrade actually that garage right here in Sacramento. So let's go to Garage Manager, Sacramento, upgrade. It's going to cost me 75 grand. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to get a cutscene. I thought I turned cutscenes off on my profile, but maybe that's the other one. But either way, by upgrading the garage, that means we can go over there and fuel up with some diesel fuel and probably sleep there now. I was kind of confused at the end of the last episode. I thought we could sleep in the small garages, but I couldn't find the trigger for it, so probably not. But this also gets us down to about $5,000 in our bank account. And I'm probably going to spend a little bit by topping off with some diesel before we take off today, which I've already accepted a load to. We're going to be going to Twin Falls, Idaho. I don't know if we'll get there today. We don't need to get there today, but yeah, it's kind of the direction I wanted to go, which is across the I think it's the I-80 in northern part of Nevada. So we'll be doing that. So there's our beautiful new garage. So this is all set. Now we can save up some cash and buy 2 new trucks. Well, probably one at a time, and get some drivers in there. So, but that's step 1 of the process. So there we go. We got ourselves our first, our second large garage. I forgot about the one in Denver. I don't know why I forgot about the one in Denver. Anyways, let's get back into our International 9900i. And we're going to go right across the street with our trailer. Actually, I need to cut this a little bit wider here. Actually, this is not a good approach right here. Am I going to get through? And we are sneaking through. Actually, where is my garage? To the left? Wait a minute, is that right? I'm sorry, look at the GPS. Yes, to the left. All right, to the left, to the left. I forgot. I'm like, where's GPS bringing me to? I forgot. That's where our load is going to be. So I'll tell you what. Looks like we can go get our load. Then we'll go fuel up with some diesel. How about that? Because it looks like we just got to go right around the corner here. We got to go to Walmart, which just says it's over here. So hopefully we get about $1,000 in before 11:30 because, yeah, our loan payment will be ready. And I don't know what's going to happen if we happen to have not enough cash. I think we'll just get a warning from the bank, not a big deal. So from Sacramento, California to Twin Falls, Idaho, 24,000 pounds of fireworks. So a reefer trailer not really needed, but we got a trailer. We get paid actually pretty good, $4.63 a mile, and we'll get paid a total of $32.81 once we get there. It is a Saturday, and they don't expect it. Well, they want it by Sunday at 1. And it says 11 hours and 40 minutes. So in a way, I should, be able to complete this trip without a problem. Now let's click on that. Let's take the job. And where we got to go? We got to go over here. So it's going to take about 50 minutes to load up the trailer, as always does. Maybe longer because it is fireworks. You never know. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn around and try to back in so I can see where I'm backing in instead of trying to do it the blind side. Around and round we go. I may not actually have enough room to do this, but it seems a little snug in here. Yeah, we'll have to do this twice. I can't cut it that much. Now you want to stop and then go forward? We'll get it in here one way or another, I think. It may take me a couple tries. Yeah, I didn't leave myself enough room. Boy, this is a snug fit for a 53-foot reefer trailer. All right, give me a moment. I'm going to take another approach at this, I think. I'm going to hog more of this concrete up here. Not clip the trailer. Might be clipping it a little bit. A little bit of rubby-dub-dub in the tub there. We're fine. Okay. Now forward again. Yeah, now I cut it too tight. Alright, so about an 18-point turnaround here. And we just about have it. Okay, not quite. I thought it wasn't going to be in there this time, but nope, not quite. Alright, might be able to sneak it in this time. Not going to be perfect. There we go. That'll count. Let's turn off the engine. And a little bit of the trailer. Alright, so 7:08 in the morning. Alright, let's go to our garage and top off with some diesel. Let's get the parking brake off first, but now I gotta get the trailer out of here. No, I probably should have turned the other way. But I think I can sneak this out. Alright, we're clear. Kind of. Alright, now we can get on the road. Almost. Going right past our garage. We'll stop in and top off with some diesel. And we'll go and see how far we can get. If traffic is really good to us today, slight possibility we can get there. If I can make up about an hour. Whoops, almost went the wrong way. Not if I'm driving like this, we're not going to get there. So I am curious because we are running the realistic fuel economy mod as well. And I'm wondering what the price is going to be at our own garage for diesel. Now, we have fuel up in California, and last time we did, it was $7. It's actually $5.95, so that's $1.05 cheaper a gallon. Now, I don't know if our drivers in Sacramento, when they come back, do they top off with fuel here and actually save money that way? I have no idea. Not a clue. But it does add a little bit to it. Let's see. Can I turn it around without having to go out behind the garage and drive through? Trailer may not like it because the tires aren't going to be really turning too well. Then I gotta turn all the way around this way. We're getting past that post. Yes, we are. No traffic. Alright. Now we can finally release the beast after we go through the stoplight and get on the interstate. Alright, so what's going to happen at 11:30 if we don't have the $6,008 in our bank account? We'll probably go into the negative and get a letter from the bank saying you got like 24 or 48 hours to pay off the loan or you know, recover that cash. I really don't know. I don't think I've ever done anything like this before. So fingers crossed, because we're not going to get our delivery done by 11:30. That's for darn sure. So fingers crossed. Our drivers can do something, and hopefully we won't get no drivers reporting in that they couldn't find a load and came back and we just had to do maintenance and fuel, because that would just cost us without bringing any money in. So 7 o'clock in the morning, yeah, 50 minutes to load up, which wasn't too bad. So, yeah, see if we can get to our destination by 6 o'clock. Right now it's saying 7:11, so we're short by about an hour. So we'll see if we can make up the time today or not. Like I said, not that big of a deal if we don't. So I think I was trying to go to Twin Falls, Idaho another time, and I think the game updated in between episodes, and we got sent back to our garage in Salt Lake City. So we never made it to Twin Falls. So we'll see if we can make it there this time around. So now after we upgraded our garage, now it's time to save up. And, you know, we may try to buy a better Mac. And the reason why we're buying a Mac Anthem truck, or any kind of Mac, I suppose, is because, well, the Mac dealership is like right across the street. So, you know, we give the business to the locals. At least try to. And then, of course, we'll try to find ourselves a really decent driver. And just get more people on the road. Oh, that's right. We're in California, and I'm already doing 70-something in a 55. Let's not get no speeding tickets today. No accidents today. I'm not saying that because it happens often, but today is a day we really don't want that to happen. So we're going to do 58 and a 55. We should be good to go, I think. And like I said, keep our fingers crossed within the next 3 hours or so that someone completes a decent delivery. Who knows, we may end the day and not be able to buy any fuel. They'll make it for an interesting episode or two. I just really hope that nothing weird happens, like at 11:30, say no money comes in, and we actually go below zero. I'm hoping the game doesn't have a cutscene like, hey, you went bankrupt, you lose. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Boy, 55 always makes you feel like you are crawling on the map when you're in California. Oh, someone just brought in $2,467. Thank you. Well, I guess some of you out there are probably going, oh, I want to see what happens. Yeah, we should be fine now. We got $1,000 to play with. Now, someone still could come in and, you know, they could have come all the way from North Carolina all the way back to the garage with no trailer load, and we could have a $1,500 repair bill and a fuel cost. But now we do have 2 more spots open, so that'll be where other trucks will be going and drivers will be going. Now, I would like to, and I kind of wanted to, buy a garage around the Dallas-Houston network, if you will. Whoops, that's probably too low of a gear. And at the rate Texas is going to be coming out, whenever that might be, we might have filled the Sacramento garage and saved enough cash to buy ourselves another garage at that point. Who knows? But let's just try to stay focused on the Sacramento garage for a while. I mean, that's going to take up $250,000 for 2 trucks and 2 drivers. But if we can get ourselves 2 really good drivers at that point and add 2 more drivers to the fleet and other drivers are leveling up, you have the whole thing of the money coming in at a really good rate. It's what it's all about. And then I don't know, maybe after we when we get the Sacramento garage all filled up with trucks again, who knows, we may go ahead and look at trading in this International 9900i for a different brand truck. But we always take a really hard hit when you trade in a truck, it seems like. We did not get much money for the Mac Anthem. I forgot, I think somebody said we paid like $210 for it. I don't hold me to these numbers because I really don't remember, but it's just coming back to me now. I think it was like $210 and we sold it for like $110, so we lost like $100,000, and we didn't have that many miles on it, so that kind of sucked. I guess what I could do is just No, because that ain't going to work. I was thinking about, giving our truck to someone else and then selling whatever truck that they have and then swapping it out. But it gets a little confusing sometimes when you do that. And I think you need an open garage slot to do that. Steep ground downgrade next few miles. Well, luckily we got a transmission with a retarder in it. Didn't seem like, though, it took us that long to save up to $75,000 to upgrade the garage, and that is after we bought this truck, and we haven't had this truck actually that long. I want to say we've had this truck now like 15 episodes. That might be a little bit too much, but maybe. I'm not too sure. No, we've had it that long. I forgot, we bought ourselves a trailer. That's right, we saved up for the trailer that we're hauling behind us. So, yeah, maybe we've had this actually longer than 15 episodes. Really can't remember now. I'd like to get back in that lane if I could. Yeah, we'll be doing 55 probably all the way up to Nevada. Once we get into Nevada, I'm pretty sure, I think it's going to be 75 or 80 that I remember being on that road. And I think it'll be the I-80 that we're taking. The question is, though, can I get the load there today? That would be kind of nice. It's not, like I said, it's not necessary, but... So we're looking for our ETA to be right at around 6 o'clock, and if we can do that, then we'll get that delivery done. And we are actually making up time somehow on the ETA, even though we're going to California here. So, on this profile here, we not have been up through this area of the map. Not since they've been doing the rework in California. I'm not really sure, though, also, how much longer to me using the trailer behind us. I've had it for a while now, and I would kind of like to open up the book, if you will, of different kind of cargo we can transport. Just open it up a little bit. I don't mind having the trailer because this is the view I'm usually looking at. I'm not usually not looking behind us at the trailer. This is why I chose this reefer trailer when we bought a new trailer, rather than just a dry box, if you will, because with the dry box, you can't take stuff that needs to be refrigerated, but at least with a reefer trailer, you can pretty much take almost any type of cargo. I said almost any type. Don't start naming off, but you can't take lumber. You can't, yeah, we know that. But as for a reefer trailer, it just gives you more options than just a regular dry box. Welcome to Nevada. So what's the speed limit in Nevada? Right now it says 65, so we're going to do that. I thought it used to be like a bit faster through here. So 65, we're good at doing the upper 60s. I'm actually clear all the way up to about 72 before I would get a ticket. But we don't want tickets today. All it takes is 2 more tickets. I'm back. We're back down at the marginal area of being able to pay off the loan, or our loan payment. speaking of loan payments, all right, so now we're leaves us with a cool $1,000 in the bank account. As a business owner in real life, that would be really scary, having 16, 18-wheelers on the road, and you got $1,000 in your bank account. We'll be fine. It's all good. We made our loan payment for the day. Of course, now we need to make sure we got enough for tomorrow, but that should not be a problem. Usually when I sleep overnight, you know, we usually bring in about 10 grand, somewhere around there. Sometimes it's a little bit less, sometimes a lot more. But I would say about 10 grand is usually what we bring in. And of course, this little that we got here should be delivered by tomorrow before the loan payment is being asked for. But I always get a little gun shy when I'm in this left lane going through a bridge overpass like that. Just because that's the first time I went through an overpass like that in ETS2. I had an excavator in the back, and yep, that clipped the top of the bridge when I went through. Because trucks usually are not in the left-hand lane going through a tunnel. I thought we'd be on the I-80. I'm not sure if we are or we are not. I wasn't really paying too much attention to the street signs. What does this say here? I-80 East. Alright, yep. That's where we're at. I think I can scooch on over. But we've been through here before, though. You can see all the yellow marks on the GPS. But as you can see, though, as we go across this I-80 part, we're now making it yellow, so we haven't really been on this section. Which is kind of surprising, really. I mean, this is, I-80. You'd think I would have gone through here at some point. So, I did check on ATS and ETS2. I did see, and I can't remember if it was true last week as well, but the patch 1.45 is in open beta. But now that I say that, I think I did mention it last week, because I always try to mention if you try to go into open beta and you're using a lot of mods, sometimes it's not the best thing to do. So, but if you do want to try out the 1.45 beta, I would suggest using a new profile, because sometimes a lot of mods will not work in new patches depending on what they're bringing along. And we gotta stop at the way station here. Coaster on in. And I never do the speed limit leaving here because it's always 15. I like to try to get up to speed here so I can merge in this a little bit better. But there is not a soul in sight. It does feel kind of weird every time I look down there and I see just $1,000 sitting in the bank account. But you know what? It's above zero, and that's all that matters. And our company value has gone up quite a bit because now we got 2 large garages. But the weird thing is, the original garage that we started out with, this one in Salt Lake City, is still a tiny garage. I'll speed limit is now 80. There we go. That'll pick us up some time here. I'm not going to go too much over 80, if any. We'll probably just do 80 miles an hour, and that's about it. Gotta remember, we're hauling fireworks. Luckily, it's only 24,000 pounds. Too bad I should have actually hauled fireworks last week, because last week would have been, if you're watching this when this video goes live, last week would have been July 3rd, which is a day before the American Independence Day, so hauling fireworks would have been kind of interesting. I just don't want to see any fireworks going off back there, that's all. 80 seems to be flying right along here. It does bring back a little bit of memory when I start, you know, the view right now doesn't, but being on I-80 in northern Nevada kind of brings back memories to me when I used to drive my Volvo, my modded one from Aerodeath. Having 750 horsepower underneath the hood is always nice. I forgot now, is it actually 750 or 725? I think it's 750. In the early days of ATS, spent a lot of time in this interstate going back and forth. Of course, in the early days, like the first 2 months ATS came out, we just had California and Nevada. I wasn't really using the coast-to-coast map. Actually, probably for the first like 6-9 months that ATS was out, before coast-to-coast really came out, it started being somewhat interesting. Whoa, that's a big, that's a big dip in the road. I think they need to smooth that out just a little bit. Wow, this interstate's rather bumpy. Need to get the highway department out to that section. I'm getting nervous every time I see like a little bit of a change in the color of the asphalt. I'm trying to think, is going to be another big bump? Is something weird going to happen here? Caution, fireworks on board. So I wonder how long it's going to take us to get. I think I'll wait until we get up to like about 150,000 in the bank account before we dip into buying a truck and hiring a driver. I'm just going to try to give that truck a little bit more than the baseline stuff and kind of see how they do. It's going to be hard to compare, because some people said it does make a difference when you give someone a truck, what cargo loads they can take, and I've been told by other people it doesn't matter. And I've been trying to find a Q&A with the SCS team to find out, does it make a difference? And haven't been able to find that out at all. It's the same thing though that we did figure out, and I kind of knew this, but when I restarted ATS videos on this channel, we started up this Let's Play. Some people said, oh, you got to buy your trucker as a sleeper truck, or else they won't go further than what they can do in a day. And we found that out to be not true because we got, they're taking day cabs all the way across country. Because they just got to do the same thing we do. Even though we got a sleeper truck, we just can't pull over and sleep anywhere. We got to go to a sleep trigger. Like a rest area, a hotel, or one of our garages. And I think it's got to be a full-size garage, as I found out at the end of last episode. Or either that, I just, when I was trying to pull in my Sacramento garage, I just couldn't find the trigger to sleep it, rest in. Or it could have been because I got the trailer on the truck. Maybe if I disconnected the trailer, the trigger would have shown up. I don't know. Something to think about if I can try again. But for us to end up back at the end of the day where we got one of our 5 garages. Now that I think about it, though, I think I have slept in the Salt Lake City, Utah garage. And that's a tiny garage, so it may have been because we got the trailer. I'm going to get over in this lane here. Just have bad memories of being in that left lane going in a tunnel. And currently at the rate that we're going, 80 miles an hour across Nevada. Right now our ETA has reached almost the 6 o'clock hour, and that is our cutting time for today. So I may just go ahead and deliver this thing. Then we can start the next day afresh. Where do I plan on going after we get to Twin Falls, the next episode? We'll figure that out after we just complete this load. Have no idea where I want to go. Just cutting through the miles today, but then again, it's been mostly interstate. Boy, some of the transitions on this interstate are a little rough. I could see if I was on like the coast to coast map and they've been doing like touch up stuff here and there, but you think on the base map, and this is the base map, I mean this is Nevada what we're going through here, that transitions will just be just a little bit smoother. Oh, 65 is the speed limit through here. Now, on my original profile for ATS, which I only go on once in a while when SES is having some kind of a thing where you got to do so many deliveries and we get so many drops, meaning in-game gifts, if you will. I'll use my other profile. Yeah, on that profile there, I forgot how much money I got, but I think I just about bought every garage that there is on the SES map. So if you just take like California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, yada yada yada, I bought every garage, upgraded every garage, and I fuel up every time I'm in a town somewhere. It's like, hey, there's a garage here, let's buy it, upgrade it, so I can get my cheap fuel out of there. So yeah, I basically spend, I don't know, the way station again? What? Did I cross the state line? Am I in Idaho now? Did I not see the Welcome to Idaho sign? Probably. But yeah, my other profile, of course, you know, having all that cash is like, what do I do with it? And that's what kind of started up this whole series right here. Just make it more interesting. How's traffic? Oh, we can sneak out after this truck, I believe. Yep. So thankfully, that one driver that completed that load this morning gave us enough to make that loan payment, and we've been stuck at $1,000 since. But it's not like I said, we don't have that many drivers out there, but we have enough. It's like 15, 16, 17, something like that. Let's see. Somebody can probably do the math, but I can't right now. Let's see. We have one full garage, so that's 5 trucks, and we got like, what, 4 other garages with 3 trucks in it? Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, or is it 3 garages with 3 trucks in it? Yeah, I don't remember now. Looks like we are getting off this exit here. Yeah, looks like we'll build. Well, right now we should get there just before 6. But now I'm going to get behind 2 trucks. And they're probably going to take their sweet time going up this road. Let's see, we got a tanker in front of us with flammables on it, and we got fireworks. That's a good combo. But we're just 100 miles out, actually. Twin Falls says 99, and our ETA says 98 miles now. So, when I get to Twin Falls, we are going to Costco's. Oh, this road is just not a 55-mile-an-hour road. This road's a 70. Yep, so I think we'll be definitely dropping this off when we get there, because we should get there unless we run into the detour. May even actually, am I going to level up again today? That might be a possibility. No, I think we just leveled up not that long ago, so it may take a few more trips. I think we're level 28 at this point, somewhere around there. So Twin Falls is actually a city that we have not been to yet. No, we're still in Nevada actually, because it's that we're just getting to Jackpot. So it's kind of weird that Nevada pulled me back into another way station, but maybe because I haven't been across the I-80 before, that's why they pulled me in. Oh, I forgot I was in. Yep, that's the gear I should have been in. Take a picture of the casino, because why not? Do I want to drive in third person? Yeah, we can a little bit, since we're coming back up to the red light, because I was taking too much time taking photos. Oh, we actually get the placard on our truck now, because we got explosives in there, actually. Pictures for everyone. I'm not good at driving third person in ATS. If this is Farming Simulator, then fine. So, oh, the one thing I can't see though, what do I got to hit to get that? Yeah, let's get my GPS up just in case. Can't really see my blind spot that well, but if they're that far behind me, we should be okay to sneak on in. Of course, when I'm driving third person, track IR doesn't do anything. I can turn my head left, right, whatever, it doesn't matter. So I gotta reach over and grab my mouse to get the camera angle kind of like where I probably should be. I can't scroll back any further than what I am. Yeah, to me driving third person ATS is like a duck out of water. Not in water, but out of water. I'm waddling around everywhere. Plus, when I also drive in third person, I think the reason why I got back into first person driving is I spend too much time like moving the mouse around, looking at the views and all that. Oh, I gotta stop at a way station here. Whoop! No! I had to look over my keyboard to hit the right button here. I'm constantly looking at views and not looking where I'm driving, and bad things happen. Yeah, I actually waited for a couple of cars to go on by. How about that? Still doing good at the time. I do feel better driving in cab though. Oh, I can see it on the map now though. So pretty soon it's going to say Twin Falls discovered. with the wavy lines in the road here? A viewpoint in Twin Falls? Of what? Not trying to be rude there, no, but what would there be a view of? Alright, Costco's, where are you here? There's UPS. Oops. Almost didn't see I had to come into here, so I took the wrong angle. Alright, now where am I going here? Alright, now I see where we're going. I see the spot. Oh, okay. This should be an interesting one. So around, I gotta sneak it past the, I forgot what they call these things that, they're not called shuttles. Oh, someone will know what I'm talking about. If you know what they call those trucks that shuttle the trailers around at the lots, leave a comment below, because I can't remember what they call them now. How am I doing here? Okay, I cut it a little bit too much, but not that bad. Just gotta straighten out the front end of the trailer a little bit. And let's unload these fireworks here. Alright, yeah, give me some cash, just so we have a little bit of extra cash in our bank account in case something weird happens. Yeah, we got a ways to go to get level 29. Let's go ahead and continue, and now we're just going to go world map because we are at our clock, and where am I going to be sleeping? Looks like we're going to be sleeping over here at this garage here. And in Twin Falls, there's no fuel station. We kind of drove past one here. So we'll see where we got to go. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and mark this right here. Let's head over yonder and let's see if we can take up the whole parking lot. Because I think it's just a regular small garage repair station. Well, I can take that off there. We don't need that on. Let's see, park and brake should be off. Make sure we still got our trailer with us because that's kind of important. And who knows, I may be back here first thing in the morning to take a load out of here. There's Dave, making sure everything's on the up and up. Hopefully he doesn't close the gate behind us until I'm completely out of the way. And I really can't see traffic here too well. Not a bad day. We got a garage upgraded. We had enough money to pay off our loan at 11:30. And we're going to end the day with just over $4,000 in our bank account. It's enough. Well, not enough for our loan payment for the next day. But I'm sure by the time we wake up in the morning, we'll have like maybe $15,000 in the bank account. Fingers crossed. That may kind of determine what I do first thing in the morning as well. If we wake up and no one brings any loads in, then I'll have to take like a short hop somewhere just to get enough money in the bank account. Although a short hop, I would have to bring in almost like $2 grand, so that's Sorry, for a second there, I thought the trailer in front of us was putting on its hazard lights, but it must have been just the way they were tapping the brake. Looks like they were blinking in perfect rhythm as hazard lights. Uh-oh. I hope that truck is not on the tracks. And the train is stopping. Okay. So it must be the truck is on the... Are we going to be stuck here now? Hang on a second. Are we going to be stuck here? Let's see. That key to fly freely. Oh, now the train's going through. Oh, so it must have been the... No, there was trucks in front of that truck. Trucks everywhere. I was like, I hope we're not going to be stuck in limbo. Because if it was a truck in front of us that was on the railroad tracks, he's not going to be able to back up because we're here. So he's just going to sit there. We had that problem a long time ago. I would say back in November. I remember we were on a snowy part of the map. I had the snow mod on. And I don't remember what the situation was, but we were going through a small town, if you will. And I remember there was traffic there was like an accident, and there was a car and a truck that were in an accident, and they were not going to move, so we had to teleport in front of them because of the situation that we were in. And I was starting to think that was going to be a situation there with the train, because I was not expecting the train to stop. But I guess it's good to know if you were on the tracks. I suppose the train will stop. At least for AI it did. I don't know if I was on the tracks it would stop. Let's hope there's enough room for us. But there's a Mack dealership here. So I'm actually going to be staying at a Mack dealership again. Where's the entryway to here? We'll just have to tell them, oh, you're staying at another Mack and you're in international. Be like, yeah, don't worry. I plan on buying a couple Mack trucks here in the near future in Sacramento. So, oddly enough, I started the day at a Mack dealership, and we're going to end the day at a Mack dealership just, 700 miles away. Where's the trigger for this again? Come on, where are you? Oh, there it is. Stop. Engine. But don't rest just yet. We're fine. I can stay for another hour before I have to go to bed. But there we have it. No, that's the wrong button. I want this button here. There we go. Kind of like I said, looks like the beginning of the episode. Parked the same way at a Mack dealership. But there we go. I don't know where we're going to go next. Kind of glad that we were able to go where I wanted to go. Up to Idaho, and here we are. So we'll just have to go to bed, wake up in the morning, see what's available for cargo for our trailer. And like I said, I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep the trailer. Well, I mean, keep it. I mean, that means us driving it. We may ditch it at a garage somewhere and let them haul it around, and they can bring in the extra cash, and we can start taking different cargo once again. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.